You are now rocking with me, your favorite B Lady T, in the place to be, and you have now entered the Tea Lounge.
No, I'm not a writer.
Okay.
Give up on my way home, yeah. Wouldn't it be crazy? Would you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Would you still amaze me? Wouldn't it be crazy? Would you still amaze me?
What's goody, Sipper Society? It's your girl, Lady T, and this is So Glad You Said Something. And today, I've got something to say about Diddy, because the people want to know, did he? Child. Today, we're diving into some shocking revelations about the one and only Diddy, one of the most influential figures in the entertainment industry. Now, strap in because this is going to be a wild ride. Now, let's rewind a bit and talk about the origins of the Diddy reign of controversy. Now, back in 1990, during a basketball game at City College, and it was also a concert, it was hosted by Diddy in New York, this riot broke out, resulting in 9 fatalities and 29 injuries. Now, that's a pretty ominous start, wouldn't you say?
Were you there?
No, but it was actually the day of my birthday party.
Okay.
And like I was wondering, you know, this before cell phones, I was wondering where everybody was. And then people started to get to the payphones and everything, was telling me, you know, they got caught up in it. And, you know, my friend's cousin died in the, and I wouldn't be able to tell you which one of the 9, but,
Right.
or at least were injured. Something happened with her cousin. I remember
Okay.
that part.
I'm not sure how old I was, because I do remember this happening, and I do remember at the end of the day or the night it being like this huge topic in the neighborhood about what went down uptown in Harlem. But I think because I was still so young, I don't remember all the details. So do we have a clip or anything?
Yes, we absolutely have a clip. So let's get into that clip right now.
Okay.
Hello, I'm at 138th Street and Convent Avenue, City College. I have 4 people that were just...
Where in Brooklyn and Manhattan or where?
I'm in Manhattan. Hello?
Where 138?
138th Street, Convent Avenue, in the Nat Holloman Gym. I have 4 people that are unconscious. I can't get past. I can't get them to breathe. I've been doing CPR on them. I have 3 people that are in shock. I have 2 people with broken bones.
Wait, that's from City College?
City College. I need at least 4 ambulances right away. Could you
So we shows up, and I see that the people was already crowded out there, and it was crazy. So I finagled my way in there. Me and Slicknam. I said, yo, I told Puff right then and there. I say, Puff, if they don't do a boxing 1 outside and get these kids off the door, somebody gonna die tonight. He said, Gene, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You just handle the stars once they come inside. So I said, yeah, all right then. So I did a walk around. So I walked around the top of the floor, went down the steps and went in the gym, and then came across the gym, and I seen that you can go up the steps and be right there at the front door. So everybody was coming in. You seen Dougie Fresh, Red Alert, they was on the mic. People start coming in and everything. It was cool. And then when LL Cool J and Mike Tyson showed up, that shit must have went pandemonium. They must have broke through the first doors where the FOIs was and came to the door where we was inside at. And it was a glass door that they were crowded at in the glass door, and people were steady pushing the people through the door, whereas that they pushed the people so hard that the glass broke and people fell through the glass doors at the top of the stairs. And when people fell through the door at the top of the store, we grabbed this girl, you know, and she was pregnant. We later found out that was Father MC's baby's mother. And she died that day with her baby inside her. And you could see that she was pregnant. You know what I'm saying? She had to be like 6 or 7 months pregnant. So we grabbed her and helped her up. And then she ended up going downstairs when we had got her out the way. So they got trapped down the stairs. After they broke through the first glass, they got trapped downstairs through the second door because Jessica had got scared. That was Puffy partner at the time, Jessica Rosenberg. She got scared, ran downstairs with the money box and shut the door behind her. And all those people got shut down in there and got trapped.
So that's crazy. All because she wanted to run off, you know, with the money
Right.
and thinking solely of herself. She pretty much trapped those people in. And one of the things that wasn't included in that clip, because that's Puffy's old bodyguard, he had like 18 people, you know, to work the event. But then Puffy called and was like, no, we don't need that many. We only need 8 because I got the FOI. And so, you know, what the Bible says, warning comes before destruction. So
I know that this is a Hot Topics show.
Yes.
You know, I understand it. And I feel like I was very hesitant to wanting to discuss this, produce this show with you today.
Right, same.
Because I don't want us to be on the bandwagon of bringing down our successful men of color, you know. So I had a brief stint in the entertainment industry.
Yes.
And even though I wasn't around during this time of this concert, I do remember that when I used to be in the industry, that when the celebrities would come around, they were always kind of still separate from everyone else. And if we
Yes.
got, but we would always try to still kind of finagle as the pretty girls or dancers or models to still get into like that VIP section.
Yes.
And I know that if there was a little entryway that you could get in, that you could see how a stampede could be created just because of people wanting to be around certain kinds of folks. But when I was in the industry, I don't know if you remember going to USA. There was a
I've
party
been, yeah.
called Sticky Mike's used to do Soul Kitchen. And when we used to do Soul Kitchen, we used to go to USA, and that's when I used to hear.
wait, let me double check. Club USA is the one with the slide?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Over on the Times Square?
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
And I remember that was I used to hear, allegedly, I used to hear that stuff used to happen upstairs in the VIP with Russell, LL, and Diddy. However,
Right.
I wasn't exposed to that. So I think that's why I didn't want to discuss it, because I didn't want to talk about something that is allegedly being discussed in the news because this is the current hot topic. But my reference point of view came from just money. I didn't know about people's personal lifestyle or what they was doing. And I think, does it really matter? Now, I know we coming into some other stuff with the money and stuff like that, but like, you getting ready to talk about his relationship with Kim Porter. Like, do we need to know what people do behind closed doors?
I mean, that's debatable because Kim was getting ready to tell us what goes on behind closed doors.
Right, because what happened now?
Well, I don't have that part, but Kim was getting ready to tell us. She was writing a book about her experiences. So she wanted to share her experience. She gave the manuscript and everything over to Kimora. So listen, it has been a lot of different scandals involving Diddy's personal life. It's riddled with those scandals. And his relationship with model Kim Porter was marred by allegations of this abuse, infidelity, and even wiretapping on the phone. I was talking about the fact that I don't have the book put in there.
Okay,
So,
I'm not, we can't talk about what Sister Porter would have done or wouldn't have done because she's no longer here.
Right.
But I'm going to tell you something. I don't know, but I know Miss Misa. And I feel like, I feel like if any stuff went down, not necessarily because she would be benefiting. I don't know.
She would know. She would know.
Like she would know.
I wish
and
I
feel
had
like
brought-
Misa wouldn't. I feel like if anybody, because I feel like that's the down chick for him since day one. That's your day one. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if your day one is not coming out, but she also reaps benefits.
Yeah, because she has his child. You know what I'm saying? So
And she's still styling. Like, she's still
so
very
she's still
much
styled.
involved.
Yeah, so I don't know. I believe she spoke out. I gotta go look.
Okay.
But I believe she spoke out. I did not listen to it. However, like we said, these are allegations. But are these allegations so far-fetched? Because it's not like we don't see it in our neighborhoods, or it's not like we didn't have friends in high school who was dating older men and all that stuff. So it's it happens.
So when we talk about personal life, okay, so let's talk about the business. So
Yes.
we know Diddy for being like one of the best marketers out there. So do you think that he was strategically undercover involved with the Biggie Tupac?
Well, that's what they say. That's what they say.
Really?
Yes, that's what they say.
But that was his
Especially
man.
The dude, well, recently, the dude who was supposedly paid off by Diddy, allegedly. Allegedly.
Right, let's keep that.
Diddy, I'm just talking about what they talk about. I don't know nothing.
Wait,
Okay?
wait. We don't know nothing.
We don't know nothing. I just talking about what they talking about Diddy. Okay? Because this man might get, listen.
Girl.
So, the man who supposedly alleges that Diddy paid him off to take out Tupac just recently went to jail. So, yes, there's a lot of talk about whether or not he was behind this whole Tupac Biggie demise. You know what I mean? So maybe this Bad Boy Entertainment is not just for show. You know what I mean?
child.
Maybe he was writing his own lyrics at this point. But it doesn't stop there. Diddy's involvement in the East Coast, West Coast feud in the 90s has raised some eyebrows.
Okay.
And there is some speculating,
Okay.
about the involvement.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Right? So, let's fast forward a few years, and Diddy's rap sheet only seems to get longer. From physical altercations with other artists to allegations of drugging and assault, the laundry list of accusations against him is staggering. And let's not forget the recent bombshell lawsuit filed against him by his former associates, including a drug-fueled parties. I heard pink cocaine and described disturbing acts of coercion, which is illegal in some states. So I'm getting ready to talk and get into this whole Cassie thing, right?
Girl.
Which I know you probably figured it out. You probably figured it out. And you would be right. You would be absolutely correct.
I saw recently, I heard that they said that Cassie said that Diddy used to use her to to bring guns or drugs.
No,
Was it
actually, that
something?
was Young. They were saying that about Young Miami.
No.
Her too?
Yes.
I know
Yes.
that she was supposed.
Because in doing the research for the show, that came up on my research, that Cassie also said that Diddy used to have her carry guns and drugs for her.
Apparently that's like something that all the ladies, allegedly have done, from J-Lo on now, Cassie, and I heard Young Miami, but she was also like soliciting like something about the male prostitutes.
Girl.
Child.
Girl.
And they had to have large eggplants.
Wait,
And she
say
had-
that again?
He requested that they would have large eggplants, and she would have to wear white nail polish so it could contrast against the big black pink. I hate it here. I hate it here. I'm sorry.
Okay, so what else is going on?
Okay,
You said
so
if
now
that wasn't enough. What
in
else?
this shocking lawsuit that Cassie filed about her ex-boyfriend, Cassie is his former girlfriend and artist. She accused him of a decade-long pattern of this abuse and depredation and sex trafficking.
Ooh, child. Sex trafficking? No,
Yes.
not sex trafficking.
Yes.
Girl.
It's wild.
So wait, was he sex trafficking her?
I believe so.
Because that's what I thought
Across
she was
state
saying.
lines, yes.
So was that mean that he was putting her out?
He was putting it out there, and then there was
Putting her out there?
Yes, and 50
For what?
And one of the, I guess,
But
with
what would be the point? She's
Power,
an artist.
remember.
Okay, so what would be, okay, power,
Uh-huh.
yes. But she's a performer, she's an artist. Her album is on the shelf. I don't even know how many albums she came up. What would be the point of the manipulation of having her sleep with other men? Money?
Child,
What more money does
or
he
maybe
need?
just the gratification of being able to get someone to do whatever it is that you want to do because you have the money to do so. She's in line, acting accordingly, doing what she's supposed to do, and he can maybe sit back and say, listen, we do not know. If these allegations are true, then we're dealing with like some kind of sociopath, pathological.
Because how many
individual.
years did she stay in that relationship?
10. And I mean, but listen.
But
when
how old was she also when she entered that relationship?
I want to say they was like 19.
She
or
was
something
fairly
like that.
young.
She was young.
Yes.
She was definitely young. And these horrifying allegations and instances of abuse, control, and manipulation begins to paint a disturbing picture of Diddy's character. And as if that was not enough, more accusers have stepped forward detailing their own allegations of sexual assault against Diddy, including him being accused of sexual assault of a 16-year-old in the early 1990s. Singer Aaron Hall is also named, y'all remember Aaron Hall from Guy. He was also named in the lawsuit, which was filed originally in December. An updated suit includes new details about the alleged assault. But we have a clip of Aaron saying some damning information or some damning statements.
So yes,
I like fucking public, you feel me?
Yeah.
So niggas can't say nothing about it. Them square ass niggas, them precious cake little niggas.
Yeah.
I like for them niggas to see how I fuck. Like if you speak to Jodeci or Puffy or any of them niggas, they been at my house. They all say, they all know I'm a big nigga.
Yeah.
What? And then what you said again, you asked me why would they...
he said, y'all know I'm a big nigga.
Why do you need these men to know that? I mean, I don't care about, listen, I'm not going to get into sexuality or anything like that. I just want to know, why do you care that someone knows that just you have like this sexual prowess or this large instrument or whatever it is? Why do you need someone else to know other than the partner that you're with?
So maybe
why
again, that's the power play of that industry or that circle of men at the time. They were maybe, I guess, like, what is it, showing each other stuff? I mean, at the end of the day, they say that the music industry is Sodom and Gomorrah. That's one of the reasons why I left. You know what I'm saying? It was too much for me. Even though I wasn't engaging in all of that type of behavior, just being around it was enough, was a lot. Wasn't there a saying that one of the young actors said that Denzel says there's a time to leave a party?
Yeah, Denzel said to leave before the devil comes.
Yes, Lord. Because we do have to go to these parties. We do have to network. We do have to entertain such people. But we have to also know when to leave, and I guess they didn't leave because they were showing each other stuff.
They might have been throwing the party. Okay.
So who's Lil Rod?
So now Lil Rod is a producer of Diddy's, I think it's called the Love album. He had filed a lawsuit as well, lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit against Diddy, alleging once again sexual harassment, threats, illicit behavior, seeking $30 million in damages. The entertainment industry is reeling from the news, okay? Now...
No, not Love.
Brother Love, right?
Not Brother Love.
Not Brother Love.
Not Brother
okay?
Love.
Even though somebody told me about how Puffy got his name back in the day. I don't know how true it is.
How he got Puffy or Diddy?
No,
how
when
many
he was
names?
called Puff.
Okay. Puffy, Diddy.
Puff Daddy,
Puff
a.k.a.
Daddy.
Diddy, a.k.a. Brother Love, a.k.a. Child, I don't
Okay.
even know. Just all of these aliases.
So the Love album, what happened now?
Jones, who collaborated closely with Diddy on this album, Off the Grid, Love album Off the Grid, makes shocking claims of witnessing enduring and unspeakable acts in Diddy's presence. Now, there was quite a few people named in these allegations, okay? Jones accuses Diddy not only of harassment and assault, but also of coercing him into illicit activities. Now, the lawsuit implicates high-profile figures, including Diddy's son, Justin Dior Combs.
No, not young Combs.
Yes, like, so what are you, grooming your son to be the next
Ooh.
in line?
Ooh.
It's really ridiculous. Now,
Ooh. It's so funny because another comment that was made, I saw on TikTok where they said that now I'll be sure is saying, come home, because Quincy is caught up as the oldest adoptive son of Diddy. So I guess, you haven't really seen the children speak up. I know when the house got raided, they were like, where are the twins? And now
the twins, I think, are with Kimora. The two boys was detained in handcuffs. And
wait, what?
Yes. Yes. Listen, let's get to that. I'm moving ahead. I'm so sorry.
Wait, what?
So let's backtrack a little bit because I'm moving ahead. The most damaging allegations is Jones claimed that Diddy possesses some compromising footage, if you know what I mean, obtained through hidden cameras in his property, allegedly used for manipulation. So that way, if you are out there partying, he got something on you just in case you want to come out there and try to say something about him. He has that footage, so he was using that as like leverage.
But
now,
have we seen this footage, or has he just
have you
said,
seen the raid?
I haven't seen. Well, I saw the raid in preparing for the show prior to know. But I'm saying, have we seen Jones' alleged content?
Well, from my understanding, there was a leaked clip of him and Meek Mills getting it in.
Which
it's very, very hard to listen to. It is, and it sounds like don't do it. Sound like they go ooh. I was like, what?
Shame the devil. Lord Jesus. Let's get back on track. So wait, you do have a clip of the raid. Let's get back on track. Woo, Jesus.
Just the raid, no extra.
In LA and in Miami yesterday afternoon, and we have the news report.
These search warrant activities at both of Combs' homes are related to an ongoing sex trafficking investigation. However, now agents with Homeland Security raided two homes belonging to Combs, one here in Miami Beach, the other in Los Angeles. And late tonight, we saw agents walking out of this house carrying a cardboard box as well as several bags from the second story of the property out here. Now, agents in Los Angeles could be seen walking around Combs' house there and could be seen taking notes on a table there. And a neighbor tells me that about 30 to 40 law enforcement officers showed up to the house out here and carried out this search warrant.
You know what's crazy? That I have here that Diddy was not named as the focus of the investigation at this time. So why was they doing all that?
That's what I don't understand.
It's a lot going. It's like for a show.
That's what I said last night. I was thinking to myself, what do they know about this situation? Because if he's in the focus of the investigation, he wasn't the focus of the investigation of Homeland Security, but he definitely was the focus of the investigation of social media.
Yeah, he was. You know,
it was a show. I mean, the way that they came air, land, and sea. They act like he was with the mob, and they were gonna have a gun battle and a gun shootout. We've never seen anything like that for alleged whatever it was, but they act like they were going for the mob.
But clearly they know something if they did all of that. So I'm just saying, what is the why is what I want to know.
Yeah, I mean, they placed both of his sons, Justin Combs and King Combs, in handcuffs, all of that. But TMZ also tracked Diddy's personal jet, Love Air LLC, and is currently on the ground in Antigua, which is in the Caribbean, which sparked rumors that Diddy was fleeing or whatever. But then TMZ posted like 2 hours after his homes were raided.
So that was the thing. He was supposedly not the focus of the investigation. And when you looked at the footage, I saw it looked like they was looking for aliens. I'm not even joking. Like the way that I was like, what is happening, right? Now,
so then why did they make an issue of him not being there? And like, because like he said, it wasn't a big issue there, but it was a big issue on social media because, you know, they went ham. They was like, oh, he's ducking. But if he's not the main focus, then did he need to be there?
No, he didn't need to be there. However, I would think from a law perspective, if in fact, you know, he does get, like they find whatever they're looking for, he gets arrested and indicted, you don't want to be seen as a flight risk. You want to be able to get a bail. So if you're, you know, taking off when they searching your stuff and you go taking off, it doesn't look good. If I'm going to be, you know, if you're coming before me or in my court, and I know you don't already took off during the raid, I'm going to feel like you might be a flight risk. And, you know, maybe not. So, you know, anyway, so now Diddy's attorney vehemently denies the accusations, labeling Jones a liar, seeking undeserved compensation, because from what I heard, he didn't get paid for that album. So maybe he is, you know, trying to get his come up, all right? But Jones stands firm, citing irrefutable evidence. Irrefutable evidence. One thing I know is the feds are not coming unless they have some significant, like they already have, like he's already lined up. They just need to find what it is of it, whatever they're looking for. Whatever was presented to them had to be substantial, in my opinion, allegedly, according to what I'm thinking.
But we also know that they can manufacture information or
especially
evidence.
With all this AI and stuff going on.
So is it really the okey doke, the over for the under, where they're just trying to attack someone who is quite successful? Again, in his own personal life, in the community, in business, you know, is this just another way that the man or the Illuminati or whomever is just to break the imagery of something positive in our community that we can look to, and they're going to talk about all the, let's say, the perverted things that he might be involved in.
Right.
Does the perverted things, because we've had that conversation in the past when it comes to the others, does the perverted behavior take away from the man?
Well, this is the thing. They're not looking for his deviant behavior. Nobody's talking about the sexual deviance. Nobody cares about, you know, what you do. We're talking about, is it consensual? If what you're doing is consensual and you're not dealing with children, who cares?
But
don't take my word for it, okay? Nobody cares. But if it's involving children, if it's involving, you know, people who are doing it, you know, under coercion is, if you don't do it, you know, you don't do it, there's an issue. So now listen, we gotta wrap this up, all right? We are out of time, but for those who are subscribed to my YouTube channel, I want you to head over there for the after party. And listen, this after party ain't no, you just come in to have a good time. I ain't gonna try nothing with y'all, all right? All right, so now listen, all right? I want you to subscribe to the channel, like, comment down below, and remember, we don't give a sip, but you keep sipping.
No, I'm not a writer.
Okay.